Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about a divine masculine that is interesting. It's upright because this divine masculine is toxic. So I think the reason he's in the upright is he's able to basically maneuver in a way that suggests that there are things that he's done in terms of healing or progressing, developing, all of that. But there's, I think, one, maybe two things in particular that this person just refuses to address that holds them back. And it's starting to cause issues in other areas. So I'm taking this cleansing card in the reverse to mean that we have somebody that is aware this is an issue, but doesn't want to do anything about it. Maybe even aware that it's causing other issues. Hi there, Tina Marina. How are you? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Ooh, okay. I think we're going to go with the energy oracle. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello there, Tiana. How are you doing? Well, I mean, you know I live in Tennessee, right? They don't really like me wearing my Iowa Hawkeye gear right now because the bowl game is going to be Iowa versus Tennessee. So might lose some friends. Well, that's, I guess, up to you. We have number 23 and number 18, all tied up and anxiety. So this person doesn't necessarily act on what this toxic behavior is, partially because they don't know what their first move should be. They don't have like a list or a progression. They don't know, like, to be a little bit cheesy or like business about it. They don't know what success looks like. They don't know how to take those steps, whatever they may be, to getting rid of this issue that is like nagging at them. All right, we're going to start with the Meta Muse for the tarot side. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing today? We have the Hermit, 10 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Swords. So this is interesting. I don't normally see the 6 of Swords the way I just did, but the reason we have a divine masculine that's in the upright but still has some toxic energy here is because we're dealing with somebody that is overwhelmed. So there may be some circumstances or some issues in their day-to-day life that have made them, I don't know if I want to use that word, kind of like fall back into something or do something to kind of ease their mind that isn't really doing them any good. The 6 of Swords, the way I'm seeing it in this particular combination, is that we have somebody that, for the most part, knows what they need to do, moves in the right direction, has good intentions, but they see this toxic behavior or choice as something that helps them escape this sense of being overwhelmed and make things seem peaceful. So while I can appreciate that that can be a temptation, the issue here is this hermit is then like trying to sidestep something important they're supposed to do or not really like facing their problems, right? Okay. Oops. So we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Wands, and the Prince or Knight of Wands in the reverse. This instability, this toxic energy falls into either a financial category, which I think would be a smaller percentage of you, or more likely, we have somebody that is in direct competition with this hermit or kind of aggravating this person, picking fights, poking fun, saying mean things, just like being annoying. Um, It feels to me a lot like what we would call like nagging or kind of like, I don't know, just like condescending, that kind of thing. So this could be a partner, this could be a family member, this could be a boss, whatever it is. This is somebody that I don't feel like this hermit feels like they can really get away from. That's why they have the all tied up card here, because somebody, they don't really see, whoever this hermit is, they don't really see a way to get away from this person or this situation. Oops. We have the Chariot, the Princess of Cups or the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. So there's a little bit of an immature fantasy or even like daydream hope that this person has a little bit of stock in. Like they actually think there's a chance of this, right? It's not just a, man, it would be nice if. I feel like part of the reason this person is stuck where they are is because they're leaning a little bit too much on the life in their head or the life they're creating. For some of you, this person's spending too much time playing video games, spending too much time hanging out with a certain crowd. It's like they want to take one hat off, be a different person with a different group of people. But this, while they think it's something that helps them, it's actually like keeping them stuck in, it's like your car is stuck in mud, there's the energy to move, there's the ability to move forward, but this person is acting a bit immature and believing in things that doesn't necessarily logically make sense to them. Hello there, Ambit. How are you doing? Straight cat of friends. Meow. All right. What else do we have? So this divine masculine has come out as the King of Cups. The King of Cups has his back turned, holding up a cup away from the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands clarifying our Five of Wands, which suggests this is the person that they are battling against. Now let's keep in mind we have divine masculine and we have the Queen of Wands here. Yes, there are genders in those titles, but that doesn't mean that's who we're reading, right? So with the Four of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there's, in particular, this Queen of Wands, there's something that they do to keep this King of Cups stuck. So if this is more of a career reading, this is a boss that doesn't want you to get promoted and actively does things to keep you in your situation. For most of you, I think this is a love reading, and this is basically saying there's a relationship here that could maybe be a little bit too much like grounded in the physical. So what I mean by that is maybe the sex is really good, but nothing else is. And in part, it's because this person has that anger that can kind of make things more passionate. But this person, maybe they're really jealous, maybe they have an issue in terms of staying calm or picking battles. This person's creating the instability. And the King of Cups has his back turned, offering up a cup in a different direction. Now, this could mean we've got somebody that is interested in a different relationship. This could mean we have somebody who is doing something creative to kind of distract themselves. Like I mentioned, the video games, maybe they're writing a book, maybe they're painting something. There's something here that they do to distract themselves from this issue. But what they're doing is actually, in some way, giving more power to this Queen of Wands in terms of being able to keep them stuck. All right, let's see. This is the Edgar Allan Poe deck. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Cups in the reverse. And the Moon. There's, I think, a lot of back and forth. So this could be a couple that has broken up and gotten back together several times. This could be an argument that they have over and over again that doesn't seem to be offering up any kind of actual solution. So this feels like kind of like a repeating cycle. But with the Moon, we have two people here in masks. We have two people pretending that things are okay, not really wanting to admit to themselves what's really going on or what they should be doing. I do feel like there's been dishonesty on both sides. You know, not just like, hey, did you move my toothbrush? But like more serious things. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. I think the King of Cups is starting to catch on, starting to see what's actually happening in the context of this connection, and realizing that there's something kind of like that they're missing out on, or that this Queen of Wands kind of enjoys seeing them in a situation where they're stuck. I think they're finally seeing that this Queen of Wands might have some jealousy, might feel like keeping this King of Cups kind of held back makes them feel more secure in the relationship or makes them feel better about themselves. I'm surprised this Queen of Wands is in the upright, just as I was surprised the Divine Masculine is in the upright. But this is indicating that we have somebody that I think, much like the Divine Masculine, very good at wearing that mask, right? Because we had the two people on the Moon wearing a mask. This is somebody that I think a lot of people think highly of, or maybe are attracted to, respect maybe easily, but I think there's maybe something about this connection that has kind of put this Queen of Wands in a situation where their intentions are a little bit off. There could be like a clinginess here. There could be like a sense that they have to do whatever they have to do in order to keep this person. I just saw a different face on that card. Yeah, I think this person has a little bit of a mask slipping kind of issue, and this King of Cups is realizing who they're dating or who they're in a connection with or who they're working for. And This Magician in the reverse suggests that we have somebody that isn't feeling quite as capable as they were originally in terms of whatever their goals are. So I think this Queen of Wands is realizing they may have like bitten off more than they can chew. Hello there, Omega. How are you doing? Yeah. Did you use my treatment? Yeah, that's a worse question. Hi there, Starseed. How are you doing today? You're right. Page of Cups in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So we've gotten 3 8s in the reverse. The number 8 could be particularly important here. But I also feel like it's pointing to that idea of being all tied up, pointing to that idea that we have something that is cyclical. I can't say that word. It's a cycle, okay? Happening over and over again, right? And there's just this struggle of how do I actually stop this? There's probably some issue here in terms of finances or whether or not these two can do well without each other, right? If this is a business, this is like, what's a good comparison? The dudes who don't like each other that sang Shenandoah, I can't think of their names. Sound of Silence. Beautiful music. Absolutely incredible music. Can't stand each other. I don't know, maybe they're both awful. It's possible. But it's like they made a crap load of money. Can you tell I'm editing myself? Crap load of money because they were able to, for a while, put up with it, right? And just deal with it and harmonize. There's something here. Maybe there's raising a family. Maybe there's actually a business. Maybe there's some sort of chasing of clout. I don't know. Maybe you just wanted somebody to choose movies on Netflix with hours or for hours on end. You know, like there's something that was really or is really difficult in terms of moving away from this individual. Oh, this card also kind of looks like an 8 to me when it's in the reverse. Interesting. We have the Queen of Swords, the Star in the reverse, and Judgment. So honestly, this feels to me like a heads up for the King of Cups. So if you resonate with the Divine Masculine, we have somebody here that is being advised to use their words, create boundaries, prioritize, let go of illusions, let go of things that get you off the track you're supposed to be on. I do feel like there's something this King of Cups is meant to achieve or do or bring to the world. The King of Cups can be somebody who is really good at like writing, for example. They can be a little bit artistic, right? Because cups can be emotions or creativity. So this could be somebody who is meant to do something they cannot do until they get away from this Queen of Wands. This Judgment card, this is about understanding what the right direction is, hearing the call, right? Listening to your intuition, that kind of thing. Hello there, Gina. How are you doing? So a little bit of a challenge to the King of Cups energy. Let's go with an oracle card next. We'll go with the Earth and Bone. Too funny. All right. Number 18, Sorcerer. Number 9, Visionary. Ambition, determination, willpower, creation. I was just talking about creative. Focus, confidence, self-assured, passionate, self-worth, vivacious. So we just had this card come out the other day, maybe 2 days ago. I'm telling you, there's something here about this King of Cups losing focus, or maybe kind of letting go of some kind of dream or aspiration. Maybe you're supposed to write a book. Maybe you're supposed to write a play. Maybe you're supposed to choreograph something awesome. I don't know. You know what you're awesome at. But this is saying you can envision it, so you should do it. That made me think of the Brian Wilson movie I just watched, Love and Mercy. And that makes me feel like whoever this King of Cups is, you will have people that don't understand you. You will have people that don't understand your vision, and that's fine, okay? It's your vision. People don't have to understand it. Maybe they won't even understand it when you've created what you have to create, but some people will. We have 15, migration, initiate, beginnings, freedom, adventure, first step. 21, flow, recovery, moving on, and finding peace. So that's a pretty obvious message. We're talking about having a new beginning because somebody is recognizing that it's time to keep it moving. You know, you've stayed in one place too long. Emotionally, yes. Physically, probably also yes. All right, this is the Beginner's Tarot. The Tower in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Hermit in the reverse. If you don't make the right moves right now, King of Cups, there's something here that will make the change that is expected of you for you because you didn't make it yourself. I'm trying to think of kind of like an easy example. One time I was signing up for classes for college. Couldn't decide between these two that I wanted to do. Took too long. Enrollment got filled up for that class. I didn't get to do the one that I ended up really wanting to do. Dumb example, but it makes sense, right? We got somebody here where if you don't make those moves that you know you're supposed to make, because I know there's some intuitive messages coming to you. You got the Queen of Swords. You're intelligent. You're perceptive. You can figure this out. But you're going to have to realize that if you don't figure it out for yourself, it will be figured out for you, and you won't like it as much that way. You're being encouraged to take action and do something about it. Otherwise, with the Hermit in the reverse, we have like a step backwards, right? Things get more difficult. For some of you, there's a darker energy that comes out of this Queen of Wands the longer you hang out with this person. Wow. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're being encouraged to like run away. Page of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Okay, here's the thing. This Queen of Wands is doing something, giving something, providing something, offering something, partaking in something with this Hermit, okay? You can fill in the blank. You know what it is. But it's probably not a love of cross stitch, okay? This is like You're too smart for this, honey. You know what you're getting into. You don't want to go further down, that particular path. This Page of Wands in the reverse is like, hey, you're going to have increased instability if you keep going down that particular path with that person, right? Like, what just went through my head was that Simpsons clip. Shit, what's its name? The like not so smart kid in The Simpsons. I know you know what I'm talking about. And he goes, I'm in danger. Bro, you're in danger. This is your reading telling you that you need to like change stuff. Sorry for calling you bro. It's a fun word to say. You have come out as the Queen of Swords. So like, again, you could be anybody, but you're going to get an offer, or you're going to keep getting something offered to you that you think is a way to cope, or you think is a way to distract yourself from being overwhelmed. And it's really just a spider web. And you're like wrapping yourself up all tight, like, oh, I love this spider web. When's dinner? Hi, Drew. How are you doing? Hello, David. Hello, Sid. Sorry about that. Hi there, Mary. Welcome in. Stop. I don't know about all that. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. And this is clarifying our Hermit in the reverse. I don't like all of these reversals, gotta be honest. I'm telling you, this person, the Queen of Wands, this is like the last heyday of their good intentions, okay? For you Star Wars fans, I would say this person is basically deciding to go to the dark side. For those of you who are more about like witchcraft, I think this person is very tempted or already in the process of learning how to like manipulate and control people. I think this person is adept at creating persona that they want others to see them as, while they sow chaos, while they create instability, while they ruin something. So this King of Cups is, I think, just gonna have to reconsider this living situation, this romantic connection, this ideal in terms of what you do for work, whatever it is. There's too great a sacrifice here. You're seeing something in like a glossier way. You're seeing them with rose-colored glasses, seeing the Ten of Cups, when really what we're dealing with here is Judgment in the reverse, Chariot in the reverse. Something that is not a good decision, not good for you overall, or takes you away from your purpose or your path, right? What you're supposed to do. All right, let me grab another. Oh yeah, that's right, it's over here. Let's go with the Gilded Reverie. I don't read these in the reverse. We have the Cross, number 36, and the Snake, number 7. Also in the shape of an 8. I'm telling you, the number 8 is important. we have one person that is going through ascension, divine masculine. This person is like approaching the finish line, and then they get drawn in by some temptation or somebody who can kind of like weave a tale very well. And the universe is like, no, like you don't understand. You're like, right, you're close to, no, can you just, hey, over here. You're getting caught up in something we don't want you to get caught up in. We would really just like it if you could cut that out of your life. Yeah. There are better days ahead, and I think it's hard for this hermit to see that, this King of Cups, but they will. And the Labyrinth. Yes, there's a little bit of, you're all tied up, right? A little bit of a conundrum here, right? Like, how do I figure this out? What do I do? What's my first step? How do I separate my finances? How do I find a different job? Whatever it is, you will figure it out. You're the Queen of Swords. You're nobody's fool. You got a little noggin on you. I really need to go back and check the captions on that one. I bet that's going to be great. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on my next reading.